widow lived alone, and she kept it as she slept, her pillow heard her moan. Oh, many's the lonely traveler who spent the night with me. There's no man in all creation who gives content to me. Well, some can manage once or twice, and some make 3 or 4. But it seems to me a rarity is the man who can do more. I'd do anything to find him in heaven or in hell. And as he spoke these words, sure she'd heard her front door bell. And the wind was cold and lonely across that widow's moor. She never ever turned away a traveler from the door. So boldly ran the widow, and the door she opened wide. And as she did, a tall and handsome stranger stepped inside. Well, she gave him bread and brandy, and when that he was fed, he said, "My dear, have no fear, it's time to come to bed. For I heard you plea right down below, and I've come to see things right. But you must come to help me if I can last the night." She said, "You randy devil, to this bargain I'll agree. For hell on earth or hell in hell, it's all the same to me." And the wind, the cold and lonely, across that widow's moor, she never ever turned away a traveler from the door. So as they fumbled in the bed, the devil he proved well. And he thought before the night was through that she'd be in his hell. Oh, when they came to number 9, the widow cried out, "More!" When the 12th time came along, the widow cried, "Encore!" At 25, the devil felt compelled to take a rest. The widow cried, "Come, raise your head and put me to the test." At 69, the widow laughed, again, she cried. And the devil said, "Well, I can see just how your husband died." And the wind, the cold and lonely, across that widow's moor, she never ever turned away a traveler from the door. At 99, the devil, he began to wail and weep. He said, "I'll give you anything if you let me go to sleep." Before the morning light was up, the devil hobbled home. The widow, still not satisfied, once more was left alone. She lay there on her pillow, she thought on 99. Pity that poor devil couldn't manage one more time. I'll call him up again tonight and see what can be done. With a little more application, we can make it to the ton. And the wind, the cold and lonely, across that widow's moor, she never ever turned away a traveler from the door. But when she called to him that night, no devil did appear. For the first time in eternity, the devil shook with fear. He said, "Of all the torments I witnessed here in hell, I never knew what pain was till I rang your front door bell." And the wind,